Our Jane Wells is live in Las Vegas with more on the challenges facing the industry, Jane, and we know there are many.
Yep, Carl, doors open in about 3 hours. This is a huge show, but I also want to show you something nearly as big. A mile from here is the largest marijuana store in the world. Take a look at it. It's called Planet 13, does over $5 million in sales a month, mostly in cash. That's a lot of cash, a huge problem one guy thinks he can cash in on. Keith McCarty is a serial startup type. He made his money at Yammer, which sold to Microsoft for over $1 billion. Then he co-founded Ease, the Uber for weed delivery. So a year ago, he and partners put in $5 billion to start Wave. Wave's a digital platform used by the overwhelming majority of California pot retailers to handle their logistics for online sales and delivery. Now it's created a B2B digital payment system for cannabis. What's taken so long?
Everything in the cannabis industry is about 100 times harder. And really our biggest competitor right now is the illicit market. And we're going after them. And I think that digital payments will really set us apart.
Retailers like Atrium in Los Angeles are going to use Wave Payments because it still pays most of its suppliers in cash.
It'd be a lot easier for us to use this also because paying different brands through bank accounts, you risk getting them shut down.
Do you have a bank account?
Yeah.
Do they know what you're doing?
No.
Okay, the fintech Wave is using comes from an Arizona company called Hyper, which has spent $30 million to create the payment system and build relationships with a couple of dozen banks and credit unions.
We're projecting that 60 to 70% of all cannabis and CBD-related transactions will either run through one of our institutions or across our payment network by the end of 2020.
It is a big goal to fill a big hole in the business model, and to get everybody on board, Wave is not going to charge any transaction fees, at least for the first several months. Guys?
Hey, Jane, I wonder how much of this is being held back by Capitol Hill, or how much more could be done if we got some passage of some major financing bills.
Oh, huge. If the Safe Banking Act, if all that could happen, then you would have more banks coming in. Then it would be, you know, everybody taking off. Wave hopes to be first to do this so that they can get that sort of advantage over everyone. But people generally believe with impeachment and an election, that's just not going to happen for the next year.
Hey, Jane, I hate to ruin any surprises you may have for future appearances, but what is that thing you're standing in front of?
David, this is the future, my friend. You know, it's all about, first of all, you should look at how huge this place is. I mean, it goes on and on and on. It shows you how big this show has gotten over the years. You know, it's all about extraction now for the edibles or the vape, even though vape is kind of taking a hit right now, or the creams or the ointments, all that sort of thing beyond just smoking it. And you need these sophisticated machines to extract as much of the THC and whatever you want from it, CBD, cannabinoids, whatever you're looking for. And so all over you see all these kinds of companies that are not touching, what they sell doesn't touch the plant. They're perfectly legal. They can sell you a machine to do whatever you want with it because they're not doing it. So there's a lot of that going on here.